the backgrounds together, so if you give them, that's pretty much why. But anyway, going back into the game. We are preparing for the festival. Everyone is coming to my house. And including Monika. So I don't know what we should entail, but apparently she knows. So don't mind the pop right in the background. Alright, so that stream's going. I want to make sure all the streams are going like usual. Alright, so everything seems to be in working order. Let's go back and load our game. See, I told you, they're both in our place. It is. It purely is.
Hey, get over here. Come here, buddy.
Alright, now the girls have inched closer together and closer to the screen. I see drool roll off of Sayori's feet.
No, buddy. Come here. Come here.
Alright. You girls must really be hungry, staring that close to the TV. Don't worry, dinner is served. I neatly placed the tray on my desk. Oh! I give each Sayori and Monika a plate of several slices. Make sure I put the veggie slices on Monika's plate. Enjoy! Sayori takes a large bite from the pizza. Yummy! This is gone! Monika decides to start eating. Don't worry about it. That's why I made a large one. There's enough for everyone. I grab a plate with pizza and sit between them both. Now let's continue, shall we? We continue eating pizza, talking, and watching more shows about baking. It was a fun time. Thank you for the pizza, weirdo. It was delicious. I'm going to have to add this to my list of delicious things ever. Wow. I'm happy I impressed you. Well, it's 9 p.m. We should get going. If we stay any later, it's gonna be a sleepover. Well, I don't mind that if it's with Weirdo. Yeesh, as the vice president, I can't let that happen. Party pooper. Make sure you be nice to Natsuki and Yuri this weekend. Yes, dear. Sayori begins to drag Monika out of my bedroom and with her to the doorway of my home entrance. We said our goodbyes and I walk them out of my house. I proceed to clean up the kitchen and toss the pizza pan back into the oven. I'll wash it later. Man, I'm exhausted. Those girls are hard to please. I pop my head onto the pillow. tomorrow is Yuri, huh? That should be easy street compared to the two. Right. It's Saturday. Yay. I'm overly excited about Yuri's upcoming visit that I barely slept the night. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we even been texting occasionally. I've been trying to send her anime gifts to lighten the mood. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but before long, I was already learning more about her. I approach my house. I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. Sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You could have called or texted me. I shake my hand, the phone in my hand. If I'd known, I would have ran back here as fast as I could. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. I reject your reality and substitute it with my own. Gee, I haven't heard that line before. Anyway, let's go outside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. Oh, Natsuki the cupcake. Yeah, that's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right. I actually made sure to buy some extra things as well. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. First thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so... That's very considerate of you. No. I'd be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. Well, next time I'll call you over. How about that? Oh wait, don't look in there! I snatched Yuri's wrist in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. Which wrist of hers did I see the cuts on, or is it on both? I'm not gonna ask her now and kill the mood. I gotta be more careful. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. Well, I'm sorry as well. I should have been more considerate to you. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap as if she's making sure she keeps track of them. Must be both of them then. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned out that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow, that's great. I gotta do multiple stages because of crashing problems. I still haven't figured out what's the reason. I didn't know you were planning to take it that far. Of course. I wanted to help our guests. I wanted to help us to a faraway place. Although, many will just stop by out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. Don't get me started on cupcakes. The thought of them just makes my mouth water. I'm determined to provide an experience that'll leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? Intense? Passionate. When you find something you like. That's exactly the way I would describe her. Is that a bad thing? Oh. I didn't put that on you, did I? Okay. No, not at all. It's something I love about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kinda happy. Yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relax. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what?
Friends.
Oh yeah, totally pot friendly. That's what it's supposed to be.
Makes literature just better.
My god. Let's see. Yuri rummages through the bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I so happened to have these things in my bag. I'm going to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light a room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's the wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Yeah, I agree. It helps you relax, but I never used one before. Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you use, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it penetrate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, and reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin vapor begins to sprout out through the hole of the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. Nope. I don't know how to think a lot all the time. What kind of mood is that one for? That's jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery. Yeah, that's one way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than a relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavenly. Reminds me of jasmine rice my mom used to cook for me when I was a kid. That you think it would be perfect for sharing our poems? It sounds great. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, is clearly enjoying herself. She reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase origami paper like I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. I won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write different kanji character on each paper. Only about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will it be used for? Well, I'm gonna cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the kanji paper onto ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Won't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those sitting by the room. It may attract some people to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you would be good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I do suppose I get a little intense, as you put it. She giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or she's more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement that she feels sharing something that she enjoys. Here's your marker, weirdo. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I'm finished cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Too bad my only good cursive is swearing. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate panel of blades etched into it. The blade itself is tinted blue. That's no ordinary knife. What a beautiful looking knife. Well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think this is weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Here we go. Alright. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. I definitely gotta help her. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. Well, it is an interesting thing to be into, I guess. but I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really badass looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? She spins the knife in her hand with the utmost expertise. Yuri relaxed her expression again. Would you like to hold it? Oh yes, I would love to hold it. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? This knife is badass. I'd like to keep it. Curious of its sharpness, I felt the point with my index finger. Ow! Weirdo! Why did you do that? I didn't think it would be that sharp. Yikes. She must be a pro at sharpening these things. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. The knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. First-hand experience? Oh no. Oh no. Blood starts splurting out of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably, I can't say that word, fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts her finger in my mouth and sucks the wound. I feel her tongue curling around my finger. What? I feel so confused yet so happy right now. I'm startled and I instinctively pulled back my hand. That's disgusting. Damn it, shouldn't have done that. Oh. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head. Her face is burning up. Yuri. That's the most embarrassing thing I ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I don't mind. Of course you don't. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and bite down on her index finger gently in return. What? Nom. Weirdo! Did you just really do that? Now we're even! Yuri looked at me like I did something wrong. Oh yes, I did. I knew that would be a bad idea, but I did it anyway. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, weirdo. Yuri giggles shyly. I'll take that as a compliment. Yuri calling me weird? That's funny. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. Her saliva must have healing powers. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our prospective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. That knife is awesome. Meanwhile, I continue to progress the work on the kanji. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. Looks better than I expected and will be effective as a door curtain. Looks great. Looks great. Good thinking, Yuri, with this. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next step? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy paint tablets? Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit full of watercolor paint tablets. I cannot talk tonight. We need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. You mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups up too much, it'll be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use the small plastic bathroom cups rather than the full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve and putting it back over her arm. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? She cut herself. I just know it. Yuri, is there anything you're hiding from me? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into each of the cups. So, I thought we'd do something simple, but that would look very nice. I like to paint a gradient across the banner. Like, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, then and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiled. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know. Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and crazy things to have fun. In fact, I don't want to. Just like when I can spend my time with one other person. Even if it's simple like reading, it doesn't matter if we don't talk too much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. I feel the same way. Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I understand where she's coming from. I feel the same way about sharing about things like anime games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. And don't worry, you are welcome here. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you would understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab some unused paintbrush. I cannot talk tonight. But I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. I'm sorry. I must have bumped her arm that she cut. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you alright? Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me. That's all. I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll go get a towel right away. I rush out to fetch a small towel, then dampen it with hot water. As I walk back to the room, I peek inside before coming in. I see Yuri holding and staring intently at one of my pens on my desk. She must have got it out from one of the drawers. Oh god, not the pen. Looks around and quickly pockets it. Oh god, the pen. Memories. Memories. I think nothing of it. She must really like pens. I enter the bedroom and kneel back down in front of her. Here. I pat Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I started to retract my hand. And suddenly, Yuri holds my wrist. Wait. Huh? Just for a little longer. Really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. It's almost like she's lost in a gaze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is the aroma of jasmine giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. Suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. She pulls away slowly. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment's over as it begun. Yuri picks up her paintbrush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dust that looks like stars. I look at the banner as a whole. It's pretty and natural. I think it came out better than expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps best to leave it here and then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before the event starts. Is that okay? Yeah, that's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's any... You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to presume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not like that at all. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. Darn. So you don't have any time left? I was hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. I wanted to cook or something. Well... Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait any much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. It's not your fault at all. And the most important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed for anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she really gets the opportunity to spend time with her friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything you need me to bring for Monday. I will. Well, she visits. I guess I'll see you Monday? Wait. My heart needs to say this now. I need to tell you something important about today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, but because we will do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over and hang out, or we can go out somewhere. And I also forgot that you don't like going out much, but still. I stumble over my words. Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, will you go out with me? You're very thoughtful, weirdo. Yuri takes a step closer to me and briefly squeezes my hand. I kind of like that about you. Well, your intensity is what I love about you. I approach closer to Yuri, but I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Monika? What? Hi, weirdo. Monika? I just stopped by to see how you two lovebirds were doing. Well, it's nice to see you. But I'm sorry, I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. We'll be all together at the festival on Monday. I thought it was on Sunday that they were talking about. So that's fine, right? Of course. Monika beams with joy. Yeah. So, I'll see you Monday. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Monika waves goodbye after her. Wow, that got really intense. Damn it, Monika! Haven't we been always saying damn it, Monika? Don't be so sad, weirdo. There's a time and a place for everything. Just letting you know, it's not the right time yet. Trust me. What a bitch. What a bitch. That's right. Whoa, it's already Sunday? Yesterday was intense. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other up after exchanging messages to double check. It turned into a long conversation. She almost I feel like they're missing a word here. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. I love it. She also likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. I spent only a few minutes at home, anxiously waiting for Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me that she's out the front door. Without delay, I opened the front door to let her in. What's up? Hey! I was this close saying, "Hey, pretty mama." I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes is amazing. I dumbfoundedly speak my mind. You look beautiful. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. Oh, my little one. Did he pull a Tommy Pickles on you?
He was about to climb over that bitch.
It's gonna be a long.
Trying to be funny.
It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird. Just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that's probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. I brought everything you asked for, too, right? Yeah, I did. Early this morning, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good! I'm glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm not failing you anymore. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What? You're not even gonna offer to take this? What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, weirdo? You're right. How careless of me. Let me take your bag. I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Ugh! This is ridiculously heavy. What's in here? Manga collections? Do you even lift? I carried that all the way here. Are you not impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm really impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you, and that was wrong with me. Sorry. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Yuri hits a fist into my chest. Ouch. What happened? Either I'm weak at AF or she's pretty strong. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Why do you hate being small that much? It's not like I really hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can talk to me about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more I like you. You're more fun when you speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you're really treating me like a kid. I was trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like... Yuri catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki. Forget it! I didn't say anything! That is not... He's really doing Zerberts behind us. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Irina, where'd you put the food coloring? Oh, The batter's going in the oven soon. So I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? Because of the batter, of course! Oh, that was a monika. I'm making each tray a different color. I lost Natsuki's voice again. That way, even if the flavors are different, everyone can still pick their favorite. That's a cute idea. Are we gonna do anything with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I really don't have a preference, so... Come on!
You cut your nails.
I did cut his nails.
Guess why did you scratch the shit out of my arm?
I don't know. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least try to have fun a little? Oh, I'm having fun. Not sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate batter into smaller bowls and add a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that does look pretty cool. See? It's Baking is just about following the instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if you're just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made me on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah. Maybe I will use the food coloring then. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. First-hand experience? After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? Wow, how did you learn to beat the crap out of it so hard? My dad. I'm not going to talk about that right now. Yuri changes back to the subject at hand. To emphasize what she's doing, Yuri...
Louder.
Wisdom. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing.
Take her fingers in my icing.
Icing is banned from this conversation now. Officially.
What were they saying about icing in the comments?
You don't want to know what this person has been talking about icing this whole time.
Let me see. Oh God.
You're icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the hard work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger closer to the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. Really, I would. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Are you sure that Natsuki should have buns in the oven, huh?
Well, tugging and buns in the oven. I think tugging leads to buns in the oven, don't it?
The force of I hate you both. The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Elimination. Well, whose fault's that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. No! She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this! Yuri still wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish! I'm faster and sneakier. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. I use all my strength to hold her down. Holy crap, she's strong. Stop! No way. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. Sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. Yum. What? Did you seriously just, Natsuki's so surprised that she can't figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. I think I broke her. The sex. Weirdo? I really think you shouldn't do that thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? Haven't you figured it out yet? Maybe she's starting to get it? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? I really do love... Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I knows... Wow. I knows how her shallow breaths. That word again. Breaths! Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Oh, nowhere. The fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki runs over to the oven. Is something burning? Do I smell toast? I thought you didn't put in the cupcakes yet. No wonder. You left the dirty pan in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? Damn it. From the pizza pan from Friday. Ugh. You should have checked it before turning it on, dummy. Gee. Yeah, sorry, that's on me. Natsuki uses the oven mitt to grab the blackened pan out of the oven. She sets it on the sink and rinses it with water. I turn on the vent fans on the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven for now. Okay. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch Natsuki slide a cupcake trays into the oven. I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like it never happened. Ah, that smells good! The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look how cute they all look! She probably shows off different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They look even better once we add the icing. Like, not you have to tell me that! I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, let's skip the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles to make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can use it to write on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Come in. Come on. Good boy. Thank you. Well, it's a literature event, right? Yeah. Yeah, you did. You can make a literature theme by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on the word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a cute idea, so... Haha! Maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on! Let go of the button! Oh no, the toy's broke.
Huh?
The toy broke.
Which one?
There we go.
Let me fix it.
All I need, everything that's broken in his house, I can fix it with a slap, except our TV that broke yesterday. Oh, we're not at school. Well, we're not at school. No one's judging. You can't dress and act like this and expect to think that you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Did you say something? No, nothing. I was just realizing. Natsuki picks up the paste and passes the nozzle to each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think before, Natsuki quickly moves on quickly. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. We're finally finished. Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Ah. Sayori's exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, she'd probably be down 10 cupcakes anyway. And she still would eat dinner. If Natsuki wasn't around, I know I would have eaten all of those cupcakes by now. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much as I can. Why so? He needs to cook for you every night? Right? 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 Natsuki gives me a long pause. Well, damn, what a scumbag. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga. I need to be home for dinner. Ah, already? That's a shame. It's all your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you always will have this chance. And as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori carry some, then you could probably do it in a trip. Oh my god. Come on, really? Really? Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Well. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out. Oh, it's nice.
Stay.
Just like that, Yuri is about to leave. I feel like another day went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get close to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'd be off. Thank you for everything, and I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. What you said before about not having this chance? Doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted, and I had more fun than I usually do with cooking. Besides from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read more manga or go out somewhere. Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me intensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yes, I really, really mean that. I want to spend more time with you. I thought you only cared about getting this done. No, silly, I care about you. If there's anything you want to talk about, I'm here for you, okay? Sorry, I had to leave so early tonight. I didn't really want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Natsuki gets closer to me! Natsuki, I want to tell you how much you mean to me. And here comes Monika. I can already see her coming. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel fingers gently clutch onto my hand. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. That's such a wrong thing to see in the right context. My head starts going dizzy. Feel her soft bangs of breaths against me. I felt it. For a while now, I wanted to tell you how much I... Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori! Sayori? Hi, weirdo! Sayori! Just know we were... It's okay, weirdo. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well... I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori walks up to me. Sorry for ruining the moment. I know what you were doing, and it's okay. Monika explained to me how everyone is hurting and how you are helping. I trust you. I believe in you. So be good to us, alright? Sayori starts to whimper. Real body.
This is like a thought. What, you know?
I hold Sayori in my arms again. I said it before and I'll say it again. I love you. I will always protect your happiness. All of you are the world to me. I'm happy to hear it from you, weirdo. I will save them all. Alright guys, unfortunately we're gonna close this out pretty much. So that means give us a follow and subscribe to us, and also give this video a like if you liked what you saw. With that, we'll be back maybe tomorrow. What happened? We'll be back tomorrow and with more of the story. And I think we hit another dream. Alright, with that, all we gotta say is that. Toodles! Bye! Really? That's not what you say.
Say bye.
Bye!